Good evening, and thank you for coming, and thank y'all for just sticking out with me. Let's get into it, baby. Let's get our minds right. Let's control our emotions. Let's control our energy. Let's do that. We can do it. I want to thank God, the universe, the Most High. I'm just thankful for the experience. Had a conversation that I was like, I should be thankful for this experience. Even though I feel like, okay, to be honest, y'all, I always question, why do I see out of the eyes that I see out of? Like, it's kind of hard to explain. When I'm walking around, why do I see from here, like from inside of here, if that makes sense? So I just question a lot of things, and I just need to be thankful about it, right? Just thankful that I can see through that, and just try to understand, that it's probably not meant for me to understand at this very moment, why I'm seeing through the Bible that I'm seeing through, and just, focus on what I can control, because I obviously can't control that, right? I don't think I can anyways, because I'm already here, But let's get into it. Let's get a card. We just need one card about what we can affirm that we're going to do. Well, my affirmation is I'm controlling my energy. I am. Okay? I'm going to control my energy and my emotions. No matter what it takes, I'm going to do that. Because that is where my peace lies. That is where my purpose lies. That's where my questions come from. Like my answers to my questions, rather. So I am looking forward to controlling my emotions and being balanced and, just all of the above. I'm excited about it. Really excited about it. So I'm hoping that you all are excited to gain control of your energy and your emotions and all of the above. And let's see what we have. I use my failures as a stepping stone. What is a time when you experienced failure, and what did you learn? Well, first of all, my perception of failure is that you can't really fail. You always learn. You are always learning, and that's how you should always think about something. You should always think, I have learned. And I am continuing to step up, that's how I think about it. But if I had to say something that felt like I really needed to focus on my energy to change it, to realize that I was learning from it, that would have been, anytime I was told no about anything, or anytime someone put doubt into my head about my dreams and what I believe that my reality can look like, is a time when I experienced doubts. And I learned that you can't worry about what external factors or influences think, or because they're not living in you. Again, goes back to my question about, why am I looking through the body I look through? Like, why isn't everybody else looking through what I see, and how, and why am I me, essentially? So if I'm me and you trying to tell me what to do with me, it kind of doesn't work out, and it causes a lot of doubts, and it's just not a good mix. You got to let those people, have their concerns. They can feel how they want to feel, but ultimately it shouldn't influence you. That's external from you. You know you better than anyone else. Remember that. You observe the day and you receive the benefit. Only a candle that is lit and shining can give a little light to the other candles. If you simply sit there as an unlit candle and listen to hours and hours and hours of talk about light, you won't get lit. You have to come touch the lamp and get a spark before you get lit. That is the duty of a disciple. After having seen a lit candle, you should go bow down and then get the touch. Once you have gotten that, you work on yourself Make your life brighter. Of course, since you remember that you got the light from another lamp, you are grateful to that light. This is why we dedicate a special day each year in honor of all the great masters, sages, and saints. They are flaming torches. We touch them in some form or other and get a little spark. We humble ourselves in front of those great sages and saints and express our gratitude. And by doing that, we are able to receive more. We give our gratitude to our mothers on Mother's Day and our fathers on Father's Day. In the same way, we give our gratitude to the spiritual teacher or the guru who ultimately helps us to realize the final goal, the truth, the truth or God or the inner light. So Guru Purnima Day or All Prophets Day is not just a mere celebration. It is an observance. You observe the day and you receive the benefit. May the blessings of all the great sages and saints and masters be upon you all to make your life more shining, more peaceful, more healthy, and more happy. May you, in turn, share those blessings with all other beings so that one day we can see a beautiful, blessed heaven on this earth. I kind of like the ending of that. Ultimately, we need to love each other so we can have a heaven on earth. Amen. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start with a deep inhale, as always. And you're going to let it out slowly. And then again, this time allowing your eyes to close so you can focus in on your breath, whatever feels comfortable for you. But you ultimately just want to focus in on your breath.